Hey guys, Earthen over here, and welcome to a new video. Now, sorry for taking so long to for uploading this video. I was actually in a business trip, so I wasn't on my computer. I didn't have access to my computer. But now I'm back, and yeah, we're back on the grind. Well, I say back on the grind. The grind actually never stopped. As I mentioned towards the end of last week, my biggest goal was actually to get this, which is 85 cooking banked, right? 95 cooking banked, I'm sorry. And the reason for this is because I am looking to complete my Elite Varrock Diary. Now that I got the blowpipe, I want to mine amethyst. To mine amethyst, I want to get the full perk of the Varrock Elite chest plate. So that was my goal, but I got a little sidetracked. That's also why this video is coming out so late. So essentially, I've been doing a lot of stuff, right? So I got my 95 cooking banked, but as you can see here on my on my resources, I did it with through a lot of different ways. So obviously, I was fishing a lot of caramons. I have 15,000 rock caramons, so that's one of the biggest things that I've been doing. But I've also, I've taken a break and I've done other stuff. So since I finished my Questscape, I haven't really been able to do like, let's say, demonic gorillas. I haven't been able to do tormented demons. I don't have any of that. I just haven't had the task, and every time I start Slayer, I end up getting setting myself a new goal. But basically, what I did was I'm still doing Zulrah. But then a friend of mine who has a max iron actually wanted to do some Toa, so I began the Toa grind. I'm not that far in, as you can see here. I have my divine rune pouch, right? But to do Toa, the first thing I did was actually I did 50 Vorkath kills. I wanted to get my assembler. However, I wasn't able to get it. I wanted to get spooned my assembler, I should say, but I didn't get it spooned. I had to do all 50 kills. So I did my Vorkath kills because I wanted an update an upgrade that I knew I could get fast. I went ahead and I did Toa with my friend. I love Toa. It's been super fun. I'm sure later on I'll hate it, but up to now we're able to do, or I'm able to do, up to 215 invocation without a problem. I have noticed that for Baba and for Akka, I'm having a big problem with my melee, right? I first started with a leaf-bladed sword, but it just doesn't hit hard enough. So then I've been using the maracas from the Blood Moon set on Akka, and then I've been using the crystal, like the Bofa, on Baba, just because I don't have a better stab weapon, right? So I know I need a better stab weapon, but where do I get a better stab weapon? Well, from Toa, right? I need the fang. Um, so I've had not the best luck. I've had like five abyssal needles. Um, but I've enjoyed the fight a lot. The Wardens is great. Sebak is basically free. Kefri is basically free. The Monkey Room, now I know why everyone hates the Puzzle Room. It just destroys your supplies. And then we have um, the Akka, which I think is the toughest fight. It's not even the Wardens. I think Akka is the toughest part of the fight, but it's still really fun, right? So I'm looking forward to doing more Toa. This is my collection log for Toa at the moment. As you guys can see here, I've done 22 normals. Most of these have been solo, but maybe like 8 of them have been with my Ironman friend duo. I've done a few experts because I'm doing Toa on the World 429, and sometimes they're looking for people, and I just sneak into these raids just to see if I could see something. As you can see, I don't have any drops or anything, but I have seen 2 drops. I've seen the Fang drop for someone, and I've seen the Eliteness Ward, I think it's called, drop for someone. So it's cool. It's cool. I really like the raid. I'm enjoying it. I've also, during my fishing grind, I had been getting some clues, so I haven't gotten anything great from the clues. I'm looking for my ranger's boots or even some blessed the height boots because I am doing Sora, so that would be amazing to be able to get. But yeah, I just don't have them yet. And then what I've also been up to is, obviously, I've been doing my daily runs. I finally got my bottomless compost bucket. I wasn't able to clip it the moment I got it. But I was super pumped. I was really dry. I don't. Let's see how many. I don't remember exactly at what KC I got it. Let's see how many Hesperies I've done. I think on the clip it should say the KC, but I've done 70 Hespori, right? And out of those 70 Hespori, I think I got it at like 65. I got it like at 65, right? Also, what else have I been doing? I've actually been doing, my farming. So I was able to get to 95 farming. I was able to get a hunter level, I think 81 hunter with my birdhouse runs. Um, I do know that I'm gonna need to keep up with my supply, especially because I'm doing Toa. I had not used brews or restores in any of the PVM content until now, and I know that's gonna be a pain in the butt later. What else? What else? I have been doing a lot of Wintertodt, honestly. I've been doing a lot of Wintertodt because I really, really want the Tome of Fire so that I can go ahead and get myself, better at Sora, right? I think the Tome of Fire is gonna work really good on my with my Twin Flame staff. But I've had no luck. It's supposed to be a 1 in 1,000 drop rate, and as you can see here, I'm gonna pull up Wintertodt. As you can see here, I'm at 1,184. So I actually asked ChatGPT, and it says that when I get to 1,300, I should stop. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna go for 1,300 um, reward rolls, but after that, I'm gonna stop just because, for example, yesterday I streamed some Sora, and I was able to get like 100 kills, and all this time that I'm spending in Wintertodt is not, it's not helping, right? I could have gotten more drops by then, right? Uh, in Sora, I've been, let's say, a little lucky, but at the same time unlucky. So I received actually an onyx, and
Completed.
I was not pumped for the onyx. Oh no! Jesus, like this, that's that's not cool. My friend, the Ironman that I'm doing the toas with was like, yeah, that's awesome, the onyx for the Senai jewelry and stuff. And I didn't think about it when I first got the drop because I was just like, oh, well, it could have been a magic fang or it could have been a serpentine visage. But yeah, I got an onyx. I got a second Tanzanite Fang, and then yesterday I got another Onyx and a third Tanzanite Fang. So I think, I can't say I'm dry at Zulrah. I'm at 650 KC. I've had three Tanzanite Fangs and two Onyxes, so like five drops, which is good. But, I just wish it was a Magic Fang and a Serp Visage. When I first started doing Sora, I was really hoping for the Serp Visage because I wanted, the poison resistance and all that. But after starting Toa, I really want the Magic Fang as well, just because my Warp Scepter hits like a noodle. So I want that. What are my plans now? What I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do now? What is my goal? So as you can see, I'm filling up some jugs of water because I'm gonna get myself this 95 cooking. So I'll for sure that's my grind right now. Just get the 95 cooking, and then I'm gonna go back to Sora and I'm gonna go back to Toa. I think I'm thinking of doing 2 or 3 Toas a day, and then the rest Sora. Um, I want a Fang. I've enjoyed doing Toa. I think I would be really bummed if I start getting Masori just because I have my Bofa and I don't think Masori is useful until you get something like a Zarai crossbow or a twisted bow or something like that. So honestly, I want the Fang and the Light Bearer. That's what I want, and then I'm doing Sora on the side. The moment that I get a Magic Fang from Sora, though, it will probably change my plans because if I do get the Magic Fang, I need the Slayer level to kill the Kraken. So I'm only at 82 Slayer. And I have a lot of grinds left, right? I need to do my Tormented Demons now that I have 2 Onyxes. I need to get myself from the Demonic Gorilla, the Senite, so I can get my Senite Jewelry. So there's a lot of stuff coming on. I'm always playing, I'm always here. Please let me know, if you have any tips, suggestions. If you ever run TOA, reach out to me. I'm learning, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I really do feel like I need to improve my magic gear as well as my melee gear, but I don't want to do, the Sammy grind until I get the new bow, right? So yeah, guys, this is my Ironman progress video number 8. I'm gonna just be making, cooking this food, getting the 95 cooking. Then I'm gonna be, heading back to Sora, back to Toa, and hopefully next week by Friday I'll have a fang, or I'll have a magic fang. And yeah, we'll go where we see from there. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm sorry that this video was so delayed. There was a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, I've been actually playing also a lot of Last Epoch, so that's also been sort of keeping me from doing crazy grinds. Oh, well, I did show this already, but this is where we're at Sora, 650 KC, and this is where we are at raids. We are at 22 normal KCs. Those are the ones I'm counting because those are the ones I'm doing solo. All right, guys, peace. Thank you so much for your time.